back now on EA Sports at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. We're in the third quarter now. The 49ers in possession of the football. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, DeVonta Smith.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Mayfield's throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw there taken in by Smith. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed down him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And Pascal's got it.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild. Back now here in Santa Clara.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain, but I wouldn't have been.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Pascal from 8 yards out.
And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 15 now. So that one a long 11-play drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From the 6. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. To try again after the sack. Garoppolo.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Throw left side, complete. That's Smith.
2nd and 6.
Mayfield to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are right back in this football game. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback in a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Garoppolo, quarterback sneak. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for.
And it's 2nd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. On the sneak is Garoppolo. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
And he's got the hook up to McLeod.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They'll go again with Sanders. And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a fourth down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Palardy now on to punt as he sends this one away. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. Garoppolo and the Niners now. Down by 15. A minute 52 to play. This crowd has stayed with them throughout, but they need 2 late scores to advance in these playoffs as they've got a first down. Garoppolo now, first down throw. The throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you even...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. And time, a huge factor. Now Garoppolo being chased out left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Garoppolo. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game.
On the clock now, the Houston Texans. The Panthers are on the clock. On the clock now, the Baltimore Ravens. Now the Seattle Seahawks are on the clock. The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock. With the next pick, the Miami Dolphins are on the clock. With the next selection, the Lions are on the clock. It's the Detroit Lions now on the clock. The New York Giants on the clock. It's the Tennessee Titans now on the clock. The Miami Dolphins now on the clock. With the next pick, the Kansas City Chiefs are now on the clock. The Houston Texans are now on the clock. On the clock now, the Dallas Cowboys. The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. It's now the Indianapolis Colts selection. On the clock now, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Baltimore Ravens are on the clock now. The Las Vegas Raiders now on the clock. Next up, it's the Dolphins on the clock. It's the Steelers now on the clock. With the next selection, the New York Jets. And now on the clock, it's the 49ers. The Tennessee Titans are now on the clock. Now on the clock, the San Francisco 49ers. Next up, the Indianapolis Colts are on the clock. The 49ers on the clock now. The Cleveland Browns are now on the clock. It's now the San Francisco 49ers pick. They're up. Now on the clock, the Washington Commanders. The San Francisco 49ers are now on the clock. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Now on the clock, the San Francisco 49ers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade. The 49ers on the clock now. The Washington Commanders are now on the clock. It's now the San Francisco 49ers pick. They're up. With the next selection, the Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock.